guys, it's Miss Leach here, and I am excited to introduce one of my favorite lessons that I have taught for many, many years. And it's just the perfect time. It is cold outside, it's turning to be fall, more like winter for Texas, and of course, it happens to be a fun week. We've been working really, really hard on personal narratives, and so we thought we would step aside and do something a little more creatively fun and have a freelance writing project based on the week that is coming up. I'm also going to be talking to you, Mr. Herring's class. Excited to introduce to you something fun, which is the Boo Stories. So we're excited. Look right there. It's a Boo story. What's a Boo story? Well, the objective is that you need to write a story in a creative, elaborate way through the point of view, which is the eyes of the character that you will shortly choose, to reach the vision of a glowing story. The assignment: each student will write a Boo story. This story will need to be 1 or more pages long in length. The materials that you will need: of course, you don't need a pencil unless you're choosing to do the rough draft on notebook paper. That's the only reason you'll need a pencil. You'll need a paper, creative minds, sense of humor, and of course, a Booish storyline. Okay, so let's take a look at your options that Mr. Herring and I have come up with that you can choose from. You have your options here. You can choose any of the following 4 characters with their plot, setting, and solution. Let's look at the first one. We have a pumpkin. This pumpkin's plot, also problem, is that he or she is scared to be a jack-o'-lantern. The setting is in a haunted patch. Well, in the solution, we can't make it too easy for you, so we're going to have you pick the solution. You could also choose to be a glowing ghost. Ooh, can never hide, so that's his or her problem, is that this glowing ghost can never hide from people. You can have the setting in a spooky campfire, and of course, we students need for you to go ahead and solve the problem. Bring a solution in. You can also be a spooky spider who is trying to find candy. He can't find any candy. And he's going to have to look in his spooky web. And then you, the student, will need to figure out how we're going to solve the problem of trying to find candy. Oh my gosh. Last but not least, you can choose to be a haunted owl who can't remember. Get it? Who can't remember where its tree home is? Well, he'll be in a setting for your haunted tree or swamp, and you will need to come up with the solution. Now, the great thing about a Boo story is that you don't need to have any paragraphs or indentions. You just have one solid typed paper. We ask that you be super creative. Remember that you are going to choose which character you're going to be. You may name your character. You may have other characters in your story. But remember, you're going to stick to one of the options on each row. But like I mentioned before, you can have different settings, including the one that you chose right here. And you can also have other characters as well as the one that you have chosen. So let's have fun with this. Enjoy it. I'm going to show you where you're going to type your paper. You're going to type the rough draft today. So I will attach this here for Mr. Herring's students and mine. So rough draft Boo story. We want you to type away and enjoy. We'll go ahead and get that left aligned for you. Okay, so we're going to let you take this Boo story, run with it, make us have this fun time on Friday so we can share out your stories. And until then, have a great day and make sure that you stay warm, stay focused. Remember, we love you, and we'll see you soon. Good night.